I might record my own.
Just in case it's not enough.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it, Dave. Let's go.
They say to get the win over the Reds. Firstly, can you just describe the feeling? What does it mean to this group?
Yeah, it's good. It is really good. We lost, I think, the last 4 coming into this. So, yeah, it's obviously we pride ourselves on being able to represent our people and our state well. So to be able to do that was awesome, and it was a tough, competitive game. So I'm proud that the boys stayed in the fight right to the end, and we got away with it. So yeah, for me, it was my first win against them as well in the comp game. So I'm pumped, happy.
Particularly that second half, I think that's 17 all games in the balance, but to hold them basically scores until that final whistle. How much pride do you take in that?
Yeah, it was really good. Like I sort of challenged the boys a bit at half time around. We need to get the bit between our teeth, and it was sort of us against them. And well, it's cliche, but I wanted our team to show more spirit and show more fight, because that's something that's important to me, and I thought we did. So yeah, and then we played some good footy on top of it. Some of our ad-lib footy was awesome. Some of that try that Lalakai scored off the back of offload, and yeah, it's nice when you score nice tries like that.
There's a couple of players that talked about just that tack slowly getting there, but frustration in the past. Do you think plays like that shows that this team is slowly starting to peak at the right time and find that kind of live up to the sort of game plan you're looking to set out with all these Wallabies? Yeah,
it's perfectly timed training run from the coach just to get them ready for the finals. Yeah, no, we are getting better. There's no doubt. I think we've won 3 of our last 4 now, so we're definitely trending up. We've got plenty of work-ons today. It was a little scrappy again. There was a lot of ball that spat out of rucks that just didn't enable us to get nice multi-phase attack. Fraser pilfered a couple. But we'll keep working on it. But the intent was there, and that's the main thing. As long as we keep scrapping and keep moving fast and trying hard, then the footy will eventually stick. Because as you said, we've got too many good players for it not to.
He was great in the first half. How's he feeling after the game came off?
He's pretty sore actually. He got a stinger in his shoulder, so he's to send him there with the doc. So yeah, I'll have to check how he recovers during the week.
Jake, you spoke about addressing inconsistencies in the build-up to this. How far do you think your team did that in performance tonight?
Probably the first half was a little bit like we've been probably for the first half of the year. I thought the way we built pressure in that second half was awesome. I thought our set piece at more time was really strong. Got a heap of pay from that. And I thought our A-zone for majority was pretty sharp. I thought we executed pretty well when we got down there, apart from I think one off one of our mauls didn't work. So yeah, I thought there were 2 different halves. I thought we exited poorly in the first half. Some sort of individual errors, and in the second half we cleared really well, and the opportunities we got, we took.
What's it going to take to get that second half performance all the way through your next few matches?
What do you reckon?
Well, yeah, I think you just touched on it there, that the games are always going to swing back and forward. Like, we'd score and play well in that first half, get nice easy points, so relatively easy, then mess up the kick-off receipt, and then we're back under the pump. So hard to get out of your end there sometimes. But yeah, we agree, we've got to get more consistent, but I'm not looking too much at it at the moment. We're just enjoying this win. Like, it's been a couple of years coming, and the boys have copped a bit of flack from me and from different parts of the rugby public, and I just thought they tried hard, played well, and we'll just enjoy that part tonight. We'll find the imperfections as we go.
And to take that win in Queensland over Queensland, how'd you find the conditions here in Townsville?
I was very hot, but I was in an air-conditioned box. I don't know, how would you find out there?
I think it was pretty hot and humid. Like this time of the year in Sydney, it's starting to get a little bit cooler and a little bit dewier. But yeah, it was sort of, throughout the game gets wetter and wetter, because obviously the jersey soaks up a lot of the sweat, and it makes it more difficult. You'd rather it completely rain, but when it sort of gets that sweat on, it gets quite shiny on different parts of the ball, which can be challenging. I think you saw throughout the game was a lot of bobble balls, and I thought they did a really good job in the first half off sort of that looser possession. Fraser and Tate seemed to cut us up a few times, but yeah, we limited that in the second half.
60 minutes out of Langy today. What did you make of his impact? He sort of keeps backing out return injury.
Yeah, he's good, isn't he? he's the first to admit he's got to continue to get fitter. Like some of his repeat efforts or his kick chase and stuff, he cookies up a bit and moves a bit slow. But you give him the ball or you get him to make a tackle or a jackal, and he rips in. You can just see it in our team room, and on a Monday or Tuesday morning when we name him in the team, the chest puffs out of the other players. Like, everyone needs that. Yeah, it's been a while since New South Wales has had a big, strong number 8 that takes the team forward, and he done that for us again tonight, and it makes playing off the back of his work. And not just in the attacking end, like, he's so good for our exits. Like, he carries off a lot of our exits, and we can kick without pressure, and that's all on the back of his. He's just he's a specimen and a freak. And once he gets into full fitness, he's still a bit off. He'll cause some damage.
Rebels next week. As you talked about that performance in Melbourne, about how you just want to try and rectify that in the effort. How much do you kind of bring that up, or is that already just been parked and you've moved on from it?
Oh, we'd moved on from the Rebels, but it'll obviously raise its head. That was one of our lowlights of the year, I reckon. That second half down there, losing to them. Like, we want to. At the moment, we want to be clearly identified as the second best team in Australia, and we want to keep pushing and chasing the Brumbies. So to do that, we need to beat those teams. So they got the better of us down there last week, but I think they'll face a different team next week in Sydney.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers, guys. Thank you. Sorry.